Foxboro Cable Access, Cable 8 Sports presents Foxboro High School Girls Basketball. It's the girls' championship game of the Foxboro Warrior Classic as the 16-3 Colonels of Worcester South High Community School, that's a mouthful, would dearly love to be the Giant Killers today by knocking off the 19-0 Foxboro Warriors. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Farinella. I'll bring you the play-by-play, and alongside is former Warrior Megan Hunt, who was Megan Shea in her playing days, and those playing days included a trip to a Division III sectional final. Let's go down to Todd Kaiser for the starting lineups of this game today.
Number 12, Annika Ferrantino. Number 13, Maddie Layton. And number 21, Ava McCollum. And now, for your Foxboro Warriors, coached by Lisa Downs, number 30, Rihanna Rice. Number 3, Gia Parazzo. Number 5, Alasia Drummond. Number 23, Captain Kylie Sampson. And number 2, Captain Adriana Parazzo. Good luck.
As I recall, they don't play the national anthem before every game in this tournament, so we can talk, Megan.
Oh, okay.
First of all, I just want to mention that, of course, today we've got two teams that have a lot of similar skills. They've got team speed, relentless defense, the ability to score in so many ways, and those are all among the talents they have. With two very successful coaches in charge, too, this could end up being a chess match.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. It should be a good game.
You know, the concept of shock and awe has been a trademark of Foxboro basketball for a while, and that was plainly evident yesterday when the Warriors jumped out to a 25-9 lead over Watertown. Let's see if they can do it again today, but I think the challenge is going to be a lot different. Jumping center for the Warriors will be Rihanna Rice, and jumping it for Worcester South is Gianna Estevez. And we are underway as the ball falls between them, and it comes out to Alasia Drummond. And this is going to be, they're going to see double teaming. They're going to see a lot of switching off in this game. That's one thing Worcester South does wonderfully.
Yeah, it looked like they were just doubling the ball really quickly there.
And they are so swift at doing it, too. And then we're going to have a home run pass to Estevez going down the court, and she can fly. Misses the shot. Rice with a rebound. Rice has been terrific in the last couple of games, and she was really good against Watertown the other day. Everything she did, scoring, rebounding, you name it.
She's a lot of fun to watch.
Alasia Drummond has it, tries to get inside to Rice. It bounces free, and coming away with it is Ava McCollum, number 21. This is about the 5th different uniform combination I've seen for the Colonels this year. Black uniforms with kind of a, I don't know whether that's gray numbers on them, but they're sharp. They have a lot, and they have the names in the back, and that is a nice shot right off the bat by number 13, Madison Layton. Yesterday, the kid to watch was number 0, Lydia Charlone. She hit, I think it was 6 3-pointers.
Oh, wow.
As the Warriors now are trying to find that open look. Parazzo will come over and get it. One Parazzo, and the other one gets fouled. And that's the one risk you run with a very aggressive defense like that is the reaching fouls. Gianna Estevez with her first team foul. I'm sorry, I think that's on Charlone. That's her first, rather, and it'll be the first team foul on Worcester South. Now, they are the South High Community School, but I will refer to them as Worcester South for most of the game. Slipped away there as McCollum has it batted out of her hands by Gia Parazzo, and it will be Worcester South ball.
That was a great defensive tip there.
I think this is the most trouble Foxboro has seen already in trying to set up their offense. And that's what's going to, you're going to face that in the tournament. This is a great test for them today. Ferrantino will inbound along the baseline. And what a nice shot off the glass there by Gianna Estevez. She is their leading scorer, but other people can score on this team as well. Gia Parazzo brings it up, looking
nice
for
pass.
Rice. Rice with the left hand, and there we go. first basket for Foxboro. They trail 5-2. Adriana, that's Gia, I'm sorry. I mixed them up. They're 3 years apart, but they look like twins.
Yep.
From the outside, and a collision there, and there's a foul on the three-point shot, so somebody's going to line for three, and finally we can see who it was. That is Madison Layton, who will get the opportunity to take the three shots. And the foul. Well, we'll see, first of all.
Let's look at Rihanna's layup here. Nice pass.
She loves that left hand.
She
Yet I was
loves
told
the left-handed
yesterday she's a right-handed player naturally. First
Yep.
shot is missed by Layton.
A righty who's strong on both sides.
I'm wondering if indeed that wasn't a foul. Well, no, it is a foul. It was on Rice. Both fouls have been on a number 30 so far. Thus my confusion. The second one is missed as well. You don't want a donut here. You want to get an over. You want to get one at least out of these. Layton puts it up, bounces off the rim, no good. Rice battles for the rebound, is gone down to the floor, and it will be off her. 6:07 left here in the opening quarter. Foxboro trails by 3. The inbound pass comes to Layton, out to Charlone. She was so dangerous from 25 or better sometimes yesterday.
Wow.
And she'll try one. Misses that one off the rim. Well, at least I know she's human now.
They don't all go in?
Oh, most of them did yesterday, I'll tell you. Ava McCollum, she's a pretty solid guard for this team. Has the ball, but is being marked closely by Adriana Perazo. Gives it off to Layton. Back in the corner. Looking for the shot. 15 seconds on the shot clock. They've got time. Gives it off to Charlone. She draws Gia Perazo. Loses the ball on the floor. Now they're only down to 6 seconds left. They may not get a shot off here.
Yeah, intense defense.
Well, Layton tried to throw one up, but it was a 35-second violation because it only hit glass.
Wow.
So Foxboro will get the ball. 35-second violation. I said to somebody before the game, Megan, I said it's either going to be 70-68 or 7-6. Because I don't know. I mean, both teams play such great defense,
Yep.
but both teams can score too.
Yep, that was some really great defense by Foxboro.
Alasia had it. Now it's inside to Rice. Rice turns around, shot, no good. It's rebounded by Layton, and it comes out to Lydia Charlone. She will get the ball inside quickly to Ferrantino. That is knocked away from her. Loose ball. Foxboro has it. Here's Alasia Drummonds on the break. It goes in.
Nice.
Beautiful layup by her. 5-4, and another steal. Drummonds in the corner now. Adriana gets it back out. Rice, left hand look, goes in and out. And Layton gets the rebound. And Foxboro trying to press here, but that's going to be a foul, I think, on Gia.
Oh, it looked like they had a really good trap in the corner there.
And folks, if you're from the Foxboro area and you hear me yelling out first names, it's because it's a lot to say Adriana Perazo, Gia Perazo. People around here know who I'm talking about. Another home run pass here on the inbounds. The shot by Estevez is no good. Rebound fought for it. It comes down, up ahead. Quick pass by Gia Perazo. Lisa Downs is claiming there was contact there. She will not get a response. Well, a little bit of a response from the official, but let's watch Alasia go in there.
See it. Right in.
And it get a nice little bounce off the rim, too. Did catch that back rim, but fell backwards with the way he wanted. 4:15 left here, and it is 5-4. Worcester South in the lead. Lydia Charlone will bring the ball up and give it off to McCollum. They work the ball around outside the perimeter, trying to get it inside. A steal by Rihanna Rice. This kid is playing out of her mind in the last couple of games.
Yeah, she is.
The three by Adriana is good.
Nice.
Adriana Perazo hits the three, and Foxboro has the lead 7-5 in the early going here in the championship game of the Warrior Classic. Foxboro is the defending champion, but it was from 3 years ago because they haven't played in it in 3 years because they had the invitations to the Comcast tournament.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Charlone will throw up. That's what she does.
That was a deep three, it looked
It
like.
was. I think 26, I'd say. That would be my guess anyway.
Wow.
Oh, Peraza comes. Oh, I'm sorry. Drummonds comes back across to get that. That'll be a backcourt. First game today was Watertown beating Wellesley 42-28. Nice performance by the two freshmen, Natalie Haley with 15 points. The point guard, Natalia Kuchkarian had 9. That's a very young team and a building for the future there in Division III.
Oh, wow.
And then in the boys' consolation game, Medfield beat Dighton Rehoboth 79-61.
Okay.
Working the ball is Stefania Kyriazis, who drew the start yesterday. That is up and in, and I think there was a foul involved on it. We did have a basketball team walking in front of us right now. So
I think this official called a travel under the basket.
All right, I believe you're right.
So now we got the ball. All right,
so that was
let's
taken
go.
away.
Yep. Oh, nice pass. Oh.
And the layup is missed. The rebound is taken away by Drummonds. It will go off. Doesn't go.
Again.
Rice with the rebound. No. Gets it again. Doesn't get it. Now the fourth attempt. No, I thought we were going to shoot it up again, but Drummond's got the fourth rebound, and Foxboro has a new clock. A lot of work on the boards there and a foul as Gia Peraza was handling the ball, and I think that's going to be on Charlone. It is. That's her second foul. That's not good for Worcester South to have her in foul trouble. And that is the second team foul against them. Alasia Drummonds will inbound. I did that yesterday too. The shot by Adriana is no good. Rebound by Kylie Sampson. She'll get it back out top to Drummonds. Alasia working hard to get the ball in a good scoring position. She'll throw up a 2 there to 19-foot. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Ferrantino. That is Anika Ferrantino who got the start today. Just a minor change in their starting lineup from yesterday, but 8-7, Worcester South in the lead here with 2:20 left in this opening quarter. And they love the home run pass.
They do.
But this time Estevez is fouled by Sampson, and she'll go to the line for 2. That'll be Sampson's first foul, and they have 4 up on the board for Foxboro, so I obviously didn't mark something down when I should have. Okay, Gianna Estevez will go to the foul line for the Colonels. Her season high was 23 in a 70-31 win at Millbury earlier this year.
Oh, wow.
Gets the first.
Let's look at Adriana's three-pointer.
Well, she was well back from the line, too.
She was. That was a beautiful shot.
And now Estevez looking for the second one. And bounces out. And the rebound by Sampson. Taken away from her. It's loose. And Kyriazis has it. Now it's worked around. Charlone thought about the 3. Yep. Tries to go to the baseline. And that works because that's exactly where Kyriazis is. And she made that one in. Made that work for her. So 11-7, another steal. Okay, the ball was loose. Picked up. She just gets it across in time. Adriana Peraza had like 1/2 a second. And we have a foul called. And that will be against number 21 rather. That's Ava McCollum. That's her first. And that will be the third on Worcester South. Adriana Peraza will inbound right very close to us. Gives it to Alasia Drummonds. Drummonds covered very closely by McCollum. We'll hand it off to Adriana. She will go to the top of the key as met by Ferrantino. Goes all the way around, gets through, Aguas Vivas underneath. Rice with the rebound, and there's a foul on the rebound play. It might be when she was shooting. Let's see. Yep. Naomi Aguas Vivas, who's had a nice, strong couple of weeks, both offensively and defensively. Nothing offensively yesterday, but still working hard. So Rice will go to the foul line. Gets the first. That foul was on number 12. That was on Ferrantino, her first. Brianna Rice has just blossomed in this second half of the season.
Shot.
You know, she got the opportunity for unfortunate reasons. Bryn Allen with the high ankle sprain that's claimed her for the year. But boy, I think Rice was ready. I saw her in the summer league. You could see the talent there. And it has really come to bear in this tournament, and especially in the last couple of weeks.
She's really done a great job.
And what better time than to coming up on the Division II MIAA tournament.
Absolutely.
Leighton for three. Doesn't go. Rebound fought for. Aguas Vivas will go off of Worcester South. It'll be Foxboro ball. 1:05 left in the quarter. It's moved quickly.
It has moved quickly.
Foxboro trails.
So much ball pressure.
Foxboro trails by 2. Gia Perazzo sends it back to Naomi, who sends it back to Gia, and now Adriana will get it into the other side of the court to Rihanna Rice. And she gives it back to Perazzo. And now the Perazzo to Perazzo, now to Aguas Vivas inside. And the ball was low and bounced off of Rice's knee, but a foul was called in the process, and I think that's on Charlone, and that's her third. And that is a serious problem for Worcester South, because that takes the best outside shooter on the team and onto the bench right now.
Yeah, that's not great.
Coach Diago McLean, who has really turned that program around, has to make a substitution. Rice misses the first free throw. And the second one is up and perfect.
Nice.
11-10, a one-point game. Foxborough still down by 1 in the first period, but this was known to be a challenge. Stefania Kyriazis is now working the ball up the court, facing outstanding, and a nice shove off there by her to get Adriana out of the way. But Adriana's sticking to her like glue. Rice meets her. They have a double team on the sideline. As a friend of mine once told me, the sideline is your third defender in a case like that.
Absolutely.
You double team over there, and you definitely are going to have help from the sideline.
You sure are.
But the ball did go out of bounds off Foxborough, and so Worcester South will inbound again, but only 16 seconds on the shot clock, 25 on the game clock. Kyriazis can't find anybody to pass to.
Loose ball.
Loose it down. Everybody's down on the floor. They call a jump ball. The possession arrow will go to Worcester South. 12.8 seconds left on the clock. Thus, the shot clock is off now. Lisa Downs is animated as I've seen her in the last couple of weeks right now on the sidelines.
Yeah, it's an intense game.
The inbounds pass. And let's see here. That shot from the corner by Leighton, no good. Rebounded by Drummonds. Drummonds will try to get it up quickly to Perazzo. She'll put the runner up, no good, off the side of the backboard, and they're going to run out of time before Worcester South can get out the shot. 1 quarter is in the books, and we have an 11-10 lead by Worcester South. And this game is living up to the pregame expectations. Megan, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, this is the most challenged I've seen them on defense for sure this season. The intensity is high. Both teams are fast. It's going to be a good game.
I think so, too. So my partner today is, as I said, Megan Hunt. She was Megan Shea in her playing days. She wore number 20 for the Warriors, played for Coach Dan Damish. And I think from my stats that I had, you played in 56 of a possible 68 games over your 3-year varsity career from 1998 to 2001. Foxborough went 42-27 in that stretch. Obviously a great time for the Foxborough Warriors basketball, including a trip to the 2000 Division III South title game at UMass Boston, where they played Rockland. Unfortunately, a 57-54 loss, which I did cover for the Sun Chronicle, everybody.
Yep.
And it was also notable because it was the game in which the late Heather Morgan scored her 1,000th career point. And she was only a junior at that time, I believe. And that was she ended up with 1,003 that year and then added quite a few more in her senior year.
Yep, she sure did.
Adriana Perazzo has the ball out top. Boy, there's some scraping around between her and McCollum there, I think, was there. And they're going to call. Let me see what they're going to call. Did they call McCollum for the foul? I think they did. So that's her second. Yep. There was some pushing and shoving going on the sidelines, and Adriana was giving it right back, too.
Yep.
All right, the ball is inbounded. Kylie Sampson has it. We'll give it to Drummonds. Drummond looks to spin around now. Takes it back out. Gia Perazo looking inside to Rice. Rice will get it out to Sampson, back to Perazo. They're working it around too fast for me to tell you. And I like that, and I like the ball movement. Rice comes into the lane. Now she tried to put up one with her right hand, but she was fouled by Layton in the process.
Yep.
So she'll go back to the line again.
Back to the line.
Where she is 3 for 4 so far. And Layton that's her first foul and the second on the team here in this period. There's some emotions out there in this one so far, I'm noting.
Yeah, emotions are high, intensity is high.
The first shot by Rice bounces around. I think she has to concentrate a little bit more when she's at the foul line. And I think the second one, she's always a little bit better. But she's been pretty good at everything lately. She's only a freshman. You got to remember that too. Everything is coming at once for her, and
Absolutely.
You can see that it's going to all come later. Obviously, she did not get either free throw here. So Liliana Blount is now with the ball, gives it off to Layton for the straight on three, and she hits it. So Layton is now the designated three-point shooter, her second of the game. And the lead is 4 points for Worcester South.
Got all 4 defenders in the backcourt there.
Well, they can get
but
back.
They got back.
They can get back there very quickly.
They sure can.
Drummonds will kill the quick pass back out now. Back to Drummonds for the 3 straight on. That bounces off the back rim, but Kylie Sampson gets the rebound. A new clock for Foxboro. Skip pass over to Gia. Back to Adriana in the corner. And back out again. And that one by Gia, no good. But Sampson will take one, no. But Gia gets the rebound underneath. She's double teamed. She is tackled.
She's getting hacked.
And no calls on that. Adriana hits the dirt. Oh my goodness, there's some serious contact out there. And they are going to call it on Worcester South. That's on number 21.
Take a look at that scrum, wow.
What a battle out there. That is on McCollum. That's her third, by the way. And so now they've got 2 key players with 3 fouls each. So what I had said yesterday, and I'm repeating today, is that the aggressive defense, sometimes the pitfall is that you'll get fouls called in you. Ask Amy Dolores of Bishop Feehan how that works, because Feehan has played such aggressive defense over the years and hardly ever get called on it.
Oh, really? Okay.
But they play a very similar style.
Yeah.
And Foxboro does as well.
That is the risk.
Perazo has it right side, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Perazo will go baseline, gets it back out to
nice
Gia for the
pass.
3. That looks good. Off the glass, no good. And it comes back out, and the rebound is by Kyriazis, rather. Gives out to Blount. Back on the baseline. Back out. Blount with the 3, no good. Rebound is slapped over to Alasia Drummonds. Drummonds goes long ball pass underneath the Gia. Hits the rim and falls off. Rebound by Layton. Blount has it. People are. I think Layton might be hurt.
We got someone
in front of us. She went down. I don't know what.
I'm not quite sure.
I don't think it's a leg of it. She may have hit. Like. We'll see what happened in this.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, she kind of tripped on it. I guess the floorboards came up and grabbed her. It looked like it was non-contact.
Yeah, she may have got the back of someone's foot.
Yeah, it could be. And then obviously sometimes you just turn and look like she is gingerly on that left leg. So hopefully, this is a real tough situation for the Colonels right now, because again, Layton already was showing, and I think she's really having trouble getting off the court here. So
she doesn't look.
All the best to her. Obviously they will have the trainer look at her immediately. But she is, you can see even she's walking with her left ankle kind of curled in.
Yeah,
she's not
that ankle doesn't look so good.
Yeah, she's not feeling comfortable at all. So that's very unfortunate. You never want to see, in a high-tempo game especially, that's one of the fears I always have. In fact, I was at the Mansfield Roundball tournament last night, and Mansfield got out to a big lead in their first game against Hingham. And I kept saying to myself, they got to get these starters out here, because now I just was afraid that it was just going to become a bloodletting out there, that the Hingham kids weren't happy about being beaten. And fortunately, nobody got hurt in that, but that's what I'm always afraid of at a time like that. All right, Worcester South has the ball. 16 seconds on the shot clock here. Blunt has it. She will try to dribble around, tries to skip through, gets the pass back out. It went to Estevez. It didn't make it to the basket. There are people on the floor with the ball, and it will go to Foxboro. 4:59 left here in the second quarter. Foxboro trails by 4. 14-10. You can see it on your screen. I just like saying it. All right. Adriana Perazo gives it to Alasia Drummonds. Back to Perazo. Foxboro looking to set up something here. Underneath to Sampson. Sampson tries to work around. Almost loses the ball. Gets it back, and whistle was blown. They call a tie-up just as the ball got loose. Whistle was blown at the right about a half second too late, but it worked in Foxboro's favor. Nope, I'm sorry. It worked in Worcester South's favor. The possession arrow goes to them on that one. Foxboro showing some press, and they'll back off from it as Kyriazis brings it across the timeline. Worcester South is definitely working with the second tier right now because it's 3 players out with 3 fouls and 1 hurt.
It's not a good situation to be in for them.
Especially, too, if you think ahead, they're going to be going into the Division I tournament. Right now, they're the number 5 seed. You do not want to lose a starter at this time.
Absolutely.
Kyriazis' shot is good.
It's good.
3-pointer. They can hit from outside, and the lead is now 7. So Foxboro's got its work cut out for it right now, and Lisa Downs is calling them for the spread the floor a little bit. Drummonds on our side of the court gives it to Rice, top of the key. Back out to Perazo. Rice tries to kick it back out, but it is intercepted by Ariel Robinson, and now off to the races is Blunt. She gives it off, and a offensive foul will be called on Blunt as she got the pass off. Ferrantino got the basket, but that won't count. Back in my day, when I was young, you could still get that basket even though the offensive foul was called. They would still give a basket, but then call the foul. Yeah.
Wow.
So nowadays they've taken that away from you, and I kind of think it's kind of right.
Yeah, I think so.
So Blunt with that foul. That was her first. That's the 4th on the team in the period. And Foxborough has the ball. An open 3 for Drummonds. Doesn't go off the back rim. Rice battling for the rebound. And a whistle. And what do we have? And they're going to call.
Yep, on Rice.
They're going to call an election on Gia Perazo.
Oh.
It's on Gio. She was involved in it too. So that is the first team foul on Foxborough in the quarter. They're 3:17 left. They're down by 7. And now here comes Worcester South up the court. Blunt will have it with Adriana Perazo staring her down. And a timeout called by Diago McLean, the coach of the Worcester South Colonels. He is 118-13 in his career so far in 5 years. 90% winning percentage.
That's impressive. Here's a look at South's 3-pointer here.
Nice little step back.
Yeah.
Who does that remind you of?
Nice shot.
I'll give you a hint. She played for Foxborough recently.
Recently?
Yeah.
Cam?
Cam would do that on occasion, but I always love the fact that, and why am I blanking on her name again? This happens to me. I'm 72 years old. But she wore number 11, and I've got to have it here in a second. Boy, I'm embarrassed right now. Anyway, by the way, Lisa Downs, 15th year, 271 and 68, 799. I want to see her get over that 800 number.
Wow.
She's very close.
That's impressive. Amazing.
All right, I'm going to give you that name now, and I'm so embarrassed. Caitlin Mollica.
Oh, yep. Okay.
She was a master of the step back 3. Also was a great guest on my podcast one time.
Oh, that's fun.
Really terrific. Yeah, Blunt will make the drive in. No good. Rebounded by Rice. Rice again is cleaning the boards for the Warriors.
That was a really nice rebound.
Up ahead quickly to Perazo. She stops short, though. I thought she was going to go in for the runner, but she takes it back out. Perazo has it again back from Drummonds. Now skip pass to Drummonds on the other side. Sampson to Perazo. Sampson in the lane. Will try to dribble around, tries to go through 2, was looking to get it back to Rice, but the pass was a little bit too far ahead of her, and it's stolen. Blunt has it. Gets up ahead to Ferrantino. Blunt has it taken away, but it goes right into the hands of Estevez. Estevez has been quiet in this tournament so far, but she is fouled by Rihanna Rice right there.
Yep.
And that should be her second foul. It is. And that is the second on Foxborough in the period, so it's not a shooting situation. They quick pass out to Ferrantino. They have their names on the backs of their shirts, but it's too small for me to see.
It is very small font, I have to say.
Foul on that play. Will that be Rice again, or just, let's see. Oh, it's just a block. Just a block out of bounds, that's all.
Here's a closer look.
Yep. And that block was from behind by
yes.
Adriana. The shot, the three-pointer is good by Kyriazis, and that lead now is 10 points. And Foxborough only scored 10 points in this half so far, and that has got to be a measure of concern for Lisa Downs.
Yeah, they got to do something here.
They're having a hard time getting to the basket and a hard time getting their open looks from outside, too.
This zone defense South is playing is very... Oh, there
Rice
we go,
with
Rihanna.
the left hand.
Beautiful.
Rice has 7 points of the 12 that Foxborough has scored.
Nice. Yeah.
I have a feeling we're going to see more drives to the basket by Adriana in the second half. Yeah, another three. Oh, my. Kyriazis' third three. All their baskets in this period are three-pointers. There have been 4 of them. Leighton had one before she went out with the injury.
Wow.
25 seconds on the shot clock left here, 1:01 on the game clock. The runner, the wild runner by Perazzo, and she is fouled in the process. Excuse me.
We'll take it. Here's a look at Rihanna's layup. Nice pass by Kylie. Right up strong.
Adriana goes to the foul line, misses the first. They are in the bonus situation, but there's only 58.9 seconds left in the period. Adriana with 3 points in the game so far. They came in the first period on a shot. Second one is perfect.
Nice.
23-13. Worcester South in the lead here in the waning seconds of the second half. Kyriazis covered closely by Gia Perazzo, but she gets away, drops the pass out onto the baseline to Ferrantino. No, and the tie-up. Gia well over the back, but still had most of everything was on the ball anyway.
Yep.
So the Foxborough does get it on the possession arrow. 43.2 seconds left. Adriana will walk it up. Gives it to Drummonds. Perazzo to Perazzo. And now back and forth they go. Let's see, we got Adriana. 23 seconds on the game clock, but 14 on the shot clock. And the ball slips away from Alasia Drummonds, but it will be Foxborough ball. 11 seconds on the shot clock, 19 on the game clock. Adriana will inbound from the left side of the basket as she looks at the court. It's tipped, but comes down to Drummond. She gets it to Perazzo in the corner for Sampson with a three, no good off the rim and rebounded. And they get out of there with and a foul. Oh, that's a tough foul at this time of the game. Adriana gets that foul, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
Right on the baseline.
Second foul on her. And so Worcester South will have it inbounding on the far sideline with 5.8 seconds left in the half. Double teaming the recipient, and they will call it out of bounds, I believe. I think she dribbled it out of bounds. And so with 2.3 seconds left now, maybe Foxborough will have a shot.
Be nice if they could get a shot off here.
All right. Sampson will inbounds right in front of the Foxborough bench. Looking, gets it to Drummond. She turns around, she'll fire the three up. It is off the rim.
Shoot.
Nice try on that.
That was a nice try. That was a nice play.
23-13 is the score at halftime. And Foxborough is at the short end of that one. So obviously there was some talking to be done in the Foxborough locker room in the halftime. Megan, your thoughts about the first half while I tally up the scoring here?
I think it was just as intense as I expected. Both teams can run. South is really on fire outside of the three-point line. That's definitely been a challenge for Foxboro.
6 threes for them so far in this game, and their best three-point shooter has only one of them. So It's been pretty impressive. Let's go down the scoring here. Worcester South, Lydia Charlone had that 1-3 in the first period. Stefania Kyriazis came in, and she did not start today's game, but she's been red hot. She has 3 threes and a 2, so that's 11 points. Gianna Estevez, again, like I said, she's been very quiet in this tournament so far. Well covered, I think, too. She has 3 points. And Madison Layton, before she went out with the injury, she has 6 points on 2 threes.
Okay.
For Foxboro, it's pretty easy to read them off. Adriana Perazzo has 4 points, Alasia Drummonds has 2, and Rihanna Rice has 7, and that's it for the Warriors. And I'm sure that the wheels will be turning as Lisa and her coaching staff are about ready to go back into the locker room and try to figure out what are we going to do right now. I'm going to go, just before we break for halftime, I want to go over the what the new pairings were today. I was fed incorrect information during the first game by an official who worked out, and he was under the belief that they would not be updating the power rankings this week. They did, and they just came out between the games.
Okay.
Foxboro has dropped, unfortunately, to number 4. It's just the way the numbers fall. They've been, like I said, they've been going between 1, 2, 3, and 4 in Division 2 this whole time between Whitman, Hanson. St. Mary's was up there for a while. Foxboro's there. Medfield's been there. They're all been bouncing around. So right now they're number 4. If that were the case and they ended the season right now, they would end up playing the winner of a preliminary round game between Masconomet or Masconomet, whichever way you prefer pronouncing it. I've heard it both ways.
I'll leave it to you.
And Burlington. And both of them, I've seen them in Division II action over the last couple of years because they always end up playing Mansfield somehow. In fact, Mansfield eliminated Masconomet last year in the tournament.
Okay.
So that would be interesting. Worcester South stayed at number 5 in Division 1. And their opponent changed, though. They were originally going to play Taunton, and I did not write down here who they would be playing. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, so Foxboro right now, the numbers, again, will change one more time before the pairings are set. The pairings are going to be made on Friday. The meeting is in Franklin at the office of the MIAA. And then they should be out on Saturday to the public after they have some time to jockey around all these things. Foxboro, of course, would have to wait till later in the week because there will be preliminary round games in front of them. I have that same problem with the Mansfield Hornets, who I cover a lot. Right now, they're not sure if they would be in that situation where they would have a preliminary round game, but because that round has to go, in fact, I will probably be doing a doubleheader at Mansfield on next Friday night. Because both the boys and the girls will be playing on the same day. So
that's fun.
And Foxboro would probably be playing at about the same time, which is unfortunate because it kind of takes me away from Foxboro coverage. When they were in Division 3, they played on different nights, Megan.
Oh, no, that's the new problem you have this season.
Yeah, and I as much as I do love, as I was telling you beforehand, I do love Foxboro basketball because I have really been covering it since the late 1970s.
That's amazing.
And seen so many great players and so many people who became lifelong friends as part of it.
That's so special.
Any more thoughts before we take a break?
I'm excited to see what they come out with. I think they're getting to work back there on some offensive plays, and I'm excited to see them come out ready to fight back.
And if there's anybody who can motivate them to do it, it is Lisa Downs.
Sure is. Again,
she's one of those people I made a friendship with many years ago and has lasted my whole life, and I am fully in her corner. All right, folks. That's Megan Hunt. I'm Mark Farinola. We'll take a break here at halftime. We'll be back with about a minute to go before the game.
Sounds good.
Hi, I'm Mark Farinola back here at Foxboro High School here on Foxboro Cable Access. Bring you the championship game of the girls Foxboro Warrior Classic. We're looking at a 10-point deficit for the Foxboro Warriors against a very good Worcester South team, and they are about to inbound the ball right in front of us. Stefania Kyriazis gets the ball in to Gianna Estevez, and then out top to Liana Blunt. I'll get it out. Estevez from the foul line. That's an easy one for her. So Estevez draws first blood in this second half. Foxboro has got to come up with some solutions to get the offense going.
Yeah.
The only person who's really been effective has been Rihanna Rice on the drives. Everybody else has kind of been kept outside of their normal comfort zones.
Yep, I think you're right about that.
Three-pointer.
There we go.
There we go. Adriana Perazzo comes back with a three.
There we go.
You know, we were talking in the break about basketball in the area and how much really it's grown, and I just love the fact that basketball has become such a great sport around here. As a three-pointer right off the bat here, that one was by Brielle Robinson, who got a lot of playing time yesterday but didn't score. Now she proves she can score too.
Yep.
Rice will go to the right side but has it taken out of her hands by Blunt. Blunt will go right into the line, and the lane does not get the layup. A rebound by Robinson doesn't go. The rebound fought for between South players, but they get it back finally. That's Estevez on the left side. Estevez spins move off of Rice. Rice does a good job on her and gets the rebound.
Good rebound.
Rice interrupted that shot very well. All right, Perazzo up top will give it to her sister, Gia. Gianna is her name, but we like to call her Gia for short. The three by
here we go.
Drummonds is good.
All right, I'm
So
glad
now,
we're warmed up here.
2 Foxboro baskets, they're both threes. That could be a sign of something good. It's 28-19 with 6:05 left in the third period. Of course, they like to look from outside as well. Worcester South does. The Colonels. That was Ferrantino who passed it underneath to number 22. That's Brielle Robinson again. That was a great pass, a great look, and a good place for Robinson to be. So Perazzo will now give it to Drummond's left side, to Gia Perazzo. Up top, looking to her sister on the right side. Looking inside. Sampson snuck away, didn't get the basket, but Rice got the rebound, and they have a new clock. Three-pointer by Gia, no good off the glass, and it's rebounded by Blunt. They had a couple of nice opportunities there.
Yeah, they did. That was a really good pass inside.
I love the fact, but I love the fact too that Rice was there for the rebound.
Yes, absolutely.
Giving themselves second chances that they're going to need in this game, I think. Kyriazis outside, having hard trouble getting in. That'll be knocked out of bounds off of, it is off of Estevez, and it will be Foxboro ball. 5:01 left in this quarter. This quarter's moving fast already.
Yeah, it is. Looks like the coach of South does not agree with that call.
All right, Perazzo, between Perazzos. Adriana breaks out, takes the three-pointer. It's short and rebounded by Ferrantino. She'll bring it up quickly.
Good defense by Gia here.
Kind of a quick pass to Blunt. She has Drummonds on her, and she'll take the swooping layup. Drummonds did her job, she kept her out, and the rebound by Rice again. Here comes Foxboro. Perazzo gets it inside to Rice at the foul line. Out, looking to get it back into to Sampson. It was taken away, and we have a turnover, or was it a foul? I think it was just a turnover.
Yeah, I think it might have been a travel call.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right on that.
Let's take a look at Perazzo's three-pointer there. Really nice from the corner.
Inbounds play to Adriana Perazzo. The basket doesn't go, and then they got a breakaway, and Lydia Charlone is back in the game, and she gets 2. So now they have 9 points in the quarter. Foxboro was 6.
Nice.
Who was that? I missed.
That was Adriana.
Okay.
We'll take it. Really nice three.
I was looking down at my book. That happens every now and then.
This game is quick today.
It is.
Can't look away.
What's this line from Ferris Bueller? Life moves pretty fast. If you're looking away, you might miss it.
That's right.
As a steal by
great.
Peraza. Peraza will go in all alone and gets the layup.
Beautiful. This is the momentum we need here.
Now Foxboro has scored 11 in this quarter. It is 32-24, Worcester South in the lead. This one's going to go back and forth. So my prediction of 7-6 was wrong. Kyriazis has it on the outside, now takes it around the middle. The official right in my sight line.
Yeah, obstructed view.
Charlone has it. She can shoot from there. Clock winding down, 6, 5, 4. The shot by Estevez, no good. Rebound by Drummonds. She'll give it to Adriana Peraza. Here's a chance for Foxboro to cut further into that lead. Peraza turning the ball over a little bit, but they never call that anymore.
Yeah.
It's got to be really, really ridiculous for anybody to call it.
You're right. You really don't see that call anymore.
Yep. Drummonds now has the ball. Covered closely by Charlone. She's going to go to the basket, but she is fouled on the way in. I didn't think it was that much of a foul.
No, I didn't either.
But that will be on Charlone, and that's her 4th, so that's maybe a benefit for Foxboro.
Oh, wow.
4 fouls for her. That is taking a huge weapon out of the repertoire that they have over there.
Let's look at Adriana's steal and basket.
Just as I was saying that you can't look down.
Really nice tip there.
What a nice run that was.
That was really great.
Adriana will inbound it to Rihanna Rice. Gets out to Aguas Vivas, now to Sampson. And they're going to call a travel on Kylie Sampson. 2:23 left. Boy, this quarter's flown.
Very fast.
32-24. Foxboro is trailing by 8. Estevez has it. Gives it off to McCollum. And to Kyriazis. Peraza marking her. Now they'll let her slip by, and then she gets to a little jumper. A little short jumper doesn't go. Rice with the rebound, quick out to Peraza. She'll hit the stutter step and still is blocked. Nice block by, and that's Madison Layton. She's back on the court, so good for her.
Well, that's good. I'm glad she's not hurt.
We thought she was badly hurt, but she is back out there.
Yeah, I'm glad. That was a good block by her.
It certainly was. Rice gets held as she was going to the basket. They're going to say it was before the shot. That foul was in the 4th on McCollum, though. So, again, big foul trouble for Worcester South. 2 players with 4.
Yeah.
And Foxboro inbound, although I thought she was going for the basket on that. That's stolen away by Estevez. Quick up. Back out to Kyriazis. Rice looking to follow her in. Gives it off. Robinson now gives it to Estevez. Estevez stop and pop in the lane. Rebounded by Rice.
Another one.
She's just doing, I wish I kept some rebounding stats.
I know.
She is just absolutely amazing out there in the last couple of games.
Yeah. That might have been like 4 in a row. I don't know. I'm not counting, but it's a lot.
She certainly is a presence. 17 seconds on the shot clock as Peraza makes the drive. The runner is a little bit out of the range for her, and it is rebounded by Kyriazis. Just a little bit too far out for that runner. But
that was
knocked away by Kylie Sampson. It will be Worcester South ball, but it does disrupt things a little bit.
Absolutely. It was a good tip.
1:02 left in the period. I can't believe this period's almost over. And 28 seconds left on the shot clock.
It's very quick.
Inbounds pass goes to Estevez. Now to Layton on the right side. Looking inside. Ferrantino gets it back out, and a whistle and a travel. Foxboro get the ball back. 54.8 seconds left in the period. This game is so quick, Megan. I haven't really had a chance to talk to you, but I'm having a great time working with you today.
It's a lot of fun.
Naomi Aguas Vivas is going to give us a little bit of a break by tying her shoe.
Oh, there we go.
All right, here we go. We're back. The inbounds pass goes to Adriana Peraza. She will walk it across the timeline. Is met closely by Ferrantino. Now gives it off to Drummonds. Aguas Vivas has it inside the foul shooting circle, gives it back out to Drummonds. Drummonds will take the long three. Good!
Okay, that was beautiful. That was deep.
That was a good one for her.
That was a good one.
Drummonds now has 6 points in the quarter, 8 for the game. 24.3 seconds left as Worcester South looking to get a basket here. The shot clock is off. Estevez
Playing
drops
tight
it off.
defense
Leighton
here.
for the 26-footer, and she's fouled on it, and she'll get 3 shots. That's going to be on Rice, I believe, with 12.3 seconds left. It is on Rice. That's her 3rd foul.
Oh, man.
And that's unfortunate. Three shots here. Now, she had a previous opportunity, too, to do that, and she missed all 3, but I don't know if we could be that lucky again.
I didn't see that the contact was really on the shot, but I'll be interested.
Yep, she improved on it already.
Oh, boy.
1 out of 3 so far. Gia Perazzo is going to come back into the game after this foul shot. It never works when somebody says miss it in the crowd.
Getting involved here.
Never works.
Let's take a look at that last 3-pointer here. Alasia pulls up deep outside.
Yeah, that was about another 4 feet out.
That was really nice.
All right. Leighton with the 3rd. Can she make them all? She did.
Of course.
Well, she made up for the first time.
That's true.
35-27. Foxboro races the ball down. Underneath,
oh,
open.
Nice pass
Sampson
to Kylie.
gets it in. Nice pass. And
really good pass there.
Sampson had to go kind of above her head, and that'll be it for the quarter. But a nice way to finish for the Warriors, kind of a reinforcement there. It was a good period for the Warriors in general. The score, of course, is 35-29 right now, so they have reduced it.
Yeah, I think there was a momentum swing there with a couple threes and some. Oh, let's look at that last pass.
Look at the beautiful look inside by Perazzo.
Really nice. It's a good way to finish.
16 points for the Warriors in the period to give them 29 so far. Boy, I tell you, you really see a 3rd quarter score for the Foxboro Warriors at 29 too often.
No, you really don't. They're being challenged on defense for sure.
So they did outscore Worcester South 16-12 in the period. And that's what brings us to 35 right now for them. So this is where the rubber meets the road.
Yep, the final fight here.
Yep. Now, I would make all these notes, too, and I never have time to read them in these good games.
Yeah, there's no doubt. We can't even look away.
Well, it's because we've got too much good stuff going on in front of us here right now.
It's really good basketball.
So I asked myself, why did I stay up so late last night to do this? All right, here we go. We're back in action here with the 4th quarter. The Warriors have the ball. Naomi Aguas Vivas will get it off to Perazzo, gives it to Drummonds, right side, looking to Aguas Vivas. She does save it out of bounds, but unfortunately to a member of the Colonels. That was Blunt, gives it off to
oh, nice.
I will say one thing, I think Leighton's moving pretty well for having a sore ankle.
Yeah, she is.
But she did throw the ball all the way, and Foxboro has it. Drummonds has it out top now. Looking inside to Aguas Vivas, goes to the right side. Her passes are a little scary right now. You got to get those under control.
Yeah.
All right, Sampson in the lane. She's going to
nice drive.
And she is fouled on the way in.
That was a good take.
Which is a good thing because that shot didn't have a chance.
No, no, it was a tough angle and going through traffic.
That will be on Kyriazis, I think. Let me see when they put it up on the board. It is on her. That was her 1st foul, but the 1st in the period for them. And Kylie Sampson at the foul line misses the 1st. Got to make these free throws now. This is very important.
Absolutely.
Mansfield last night, best free throw shooting of the year. They were a terrible free throw shooting team. They had 17 of 22 against Worcester, against Whispered Academy to win that game.
Wow.
In fact, they didn't miss one until the 4th quarter.
That's amazing.
All right. So Kylie didn't get either one of them, but now they still have the ball, which is good. And Aguas Vivas with the fall away. It goes!
Nice take.
Nice shot.
That is a great take.
Aguas Vivas with the fall away shot. Okay, Kuriazis has it. Gives it over to Ferrantino. She stumbles, tries to keep the dribble.
Good
It's ripped
job,
away
Gia.
by Peraza. And now there is going to be a foul, and I think it's got to be on Ferrantino.
Yep,
and it is.
I think you're right.
They were scrapping, but there was nobody holding a ball anywhere in that, except for Adriana.
Let's look at Naomi's basket.
This should be a nice one to look at. Good little move in,
Yes.
then falling back and on the spin. What a beautiful shot.
Really good.
So that was on Kuriazis. That's her second, and there was a timeout call while we were admiring that beautiful shot, so I didn't see who called the timeout. It is only a 4-point game now, though. 35-31, Foxboro battling back.
Yep, they're in it, that's for sure.
2 team fouls for Worcester South, none for Foxboro so far in the period. So I think it's time, and I don't want to put any pressure on the kid because she can't hear me anyway, but I'd really love to see Adriana light up right now. Because
Absolutely.
I think she has the capability of it, definitely.
Oh, absolutely, she does.
I believe she has 681 career points right now, which she's had a great year. I had to correct it on my notes because Judy Briggs keeps these along with me, and sometimes she gets the second correction call that I don't get. So I had mixed up baskets by the Perazo sisters. That's not hard. That's not hard to do because they look so much alike.
I know. Well, and even their numbers, if you look quick,
2 and 3. Exactly.
I admire your record keeping, though. I really do.
I even have your points per game career, but we won't mention that today.
No, we're not going to.
That pass goes long and is knocked away by Blunt. It's a good thing she didn't get her hands on it because it wasn't going to get to Adriana. But Foxborough will inbound now under the scoring basket. And I'm sorry, that was Gia on the fast break. And now I see I did it just then. All right, they get the ball out. 3-pointer by Drummond's off the mark. It is fought for the rebound. Gia will get it. And Gia will take it back out. She'll get it out to her sister. Gets it back. Almost a great defensive play there, but she's kept it. And she now has it up top, gives it to her sister, almost thought about the 3. Drummond's on the other side, looking inside to Aguas Vivas. She'll get that out to the open 3.
Kick.
Doesn't go for Adriana and is rebounded by Estevez. 5:56 left in the period. Plenty of time, but every play seems to have a bit of tension to it right now.
Yeah, it does. It's intense for sure.
And a whistle and a timeout, I believe. Yes, it is. A timeout called, and who called it? I think it was
Worcester South.
Diego McLean calls that foul, that timeout rather. Yeah, I definitely want to see Lisa get over that 800 mark. I think she's ticketed for the State Coaches Hall of Fame. She is only 29 wins away from 300, which would have to be a couple of seasons. And I know she's thinking sometimes that maybe she's been doing this long enough and would like to enjoy her life a little bit more, but then she sees the 8th grade class coming up and she knows they're good. And it's like me when I was a writer. Until they laid me off and I had no choice, I new ownership. It wasn't my fault. Every time a new class would come up, I'd say, I want to see how this class does. I want to see how this class, how does this kid do? Will that kid make a 1,000-point list? Things like that.
Absolutely.
And so I can see why it just drags you in. Like Michael Corleone said, number 3, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
That's right. Can't get away.
And you know what? I love this sport. Has pulled me back into it so many times. All right. Inbounds play goes to Lydia Charlone. She's out there with 4 fouls. As is Ava McCollum, yep. And she just got the ball a couple seconds ago. And now Estevez.
Ooh,
and she's tied up by Rice. Eventually they're going to call a whistle on that, and they did.
Yep, nice tie up there.
I felt they eventually had to see that the ball was tied up and no one was moving, and they did. 5:34 left, only 8 seconds left in the shot clock for Worcester South. The inbounds play is stolen away by Gia Perazo. Perazo now gives it to Alasia Drummond. She will take it across the timeline. That's a dangerous dribble there if any official finally wanted to call it.
Yeah.
Gia gives it to Rice. Rice is high out. Now over to Drummond. They're surveying the whole situation. This is a tough zone to crack.
It is a tough zone to crack. Okay.
And Naomi had the courage to make the drive in, and she got fouled. Good for her. Naomi will go to the foul line for 2 shots. Foxboro down by 4. No pressure. First one does not go off the back rim a little bit. And we're going to have a sub come in, and that will be Kyriazis for Blunt. And somebody's going to be coming in for the Warriors here, and I can't quite see. Is that Kylie? It is Kylie.
Maybe
will be coming
for the shooter. Yep.
And doesn't get that one. Rice gets the rebound.
Rice
with the turnaround. Doesn't go. And the rebounds by
Barely
Layton.
missed.
So Kylie Sampson will have to wait to come into the ball game until the next stoppage. 4:56 left on the game. 2:26 on the shot clock as Worcester South is way out top here and looking to get the ball inside. Charlone gets it off to Kyriazis, right side. She'll make a move into the lane, looking underneath the Layton. Stolen away by Gia. Gia's tripped up, and the foul will go on Layton. I think that will be. Well, maybe not. Let me see who it's. I guess it was on Layton. They put that up really quickly. 13, number 2, and that is the 4th team foul on them in this period. So if they can get one more and get Foxboro to the bonus, I'm feeling pretty good about this game.
That will be helpful for Foxboro for sure.
Adriana Peraza will get it across the timeline, floats it to Rice. Rice gives it back to Adriana in the corner, gets it back out to Sampson. Sampson in some space now, gives it to Drummonds. Back to Peraza, looking inside. That one was deflected, but Rice was there. I thought she was fouled on that, but she wasn't.
Too.
But then, so as a result, the ball will go out of bounds on the attempt of Charlone to pass it, and it will be Foxboro ball again. And that'll be a full clock for them as well. All right, Drummonds has it out top. Gia gets it into Rice. Rice driving to the basket. She will draw the foul, and that's from Layton. That's her 3rd, and that will send Foxboro to the foul line anyway on the bonus later.
Great. Here's a look at that foul. Oh, nice ball fake in motion there, and good hack.
Rice's first free throw is off the back rim. So now she's got a little bit of a streak here of misses, and I'm going to say right now she's going to break that streak.
Yep, she sure is. Perfect swish.
With 4:03 left. And it does go. And you could
hear
it, folks. You could hear it. We love those microphones up there. 3:59 left. It is a 3-point game. Foxboro has battled back. 3-pointer by McCollum, no good. Rebounded by Gia.
Nice hustle by Gia.
And gives it to Sampson. Quick pass up. And Rice goes down. It'll go out of bounds off of her. Well, I thought she was helped down to the floor a little bit, but
it looked like there was
they're letting a lot go out there.
Yeah.
And 2 good teams like this, you might as well.
It's very physical game.
As long as nobody gets hurt, that's the main thing.
Very physical game.
Foxboro pressing on the inbounds. 31-30, they're down to 5 seconds to get it over. Finally, Charlone does get it over with 3 seconds to spare. Covered very closely by Adriana Peraza. Layton has it, gives it off to Kyriazis. Kyriazis right side. Looks to make the drive, will go to the basket, and she will score. Nice drive by her.
That was a good drive. There's not much you can do about that. I mean,
5-point deficit here as Foxboro. Rice will get it over. Gives it to Drummonds. 23 seconds on their shot clock, but 3:01 on the game clock, so there's still time. Drummonds trying to control the dribble, picks up 3 players. Somebody's open, and it's Rice. She'll make the drive, but
nice
dumps the pass off to Sampson. It's stolen away. Estevez will go with the Euro step, and she'll draw the foul by Drummonds, I believe. Yes, it is.
Yep.
A lot of steps as she was going to the basket there, but she knew what she wanted to do was to draw the foul.
Yep, and she did a good job.
Gianna Estevez will go to the foul line. She has only 5 points in this game so far. First shot rolls out.
Wow.
Rattles out.
In and out.
You thought that was halfway down. And Lisa Downs will call a timeout. It's like icing the kicker a little bit here, but she needs to talk over something because they need plays that they're going to work because time is now starting to get a little bit short. And you got a team that can respond instantly almost. Absolutely.
I'm feeling that nervous energy myself.
Do you ever lose it? You played. You know what we're talking about here.
Absolutely. Nope.
When you watch a game, do you still feel those twinges here?
100%.
Yeah.
It's a lifetime ago and also 5 minutes ago at the same time. All the hours in this gym. Absolutely.
Many of my friends tell me the same thing too. The people I knew growing up with this program, people I and other programs in the area, of course, and they all say that it's still part of the DNA.
Absolutely. I hear myself yelling what Dan Damish was yelling from the sideline all the time.
Yeah, but he wore a good suit, though.
He always wore a good suit.
I work with another guy who used to be the Wheaton College women's basketball coach, Del Malloy. And he is one of those people who hates to see coaches wearing sweatsuits on the sidelines and all that.
Yep.
But it always brings me back to the thoughts of Dan and his three-piece suits on the
Always
sidelines.
professional.
Yep. All right, Estevez with the second shot here. It does drop.
Yep, that was nice.
38-32. Foxboro down by 6 now. They need to cut that margin down. Adriana Perazo looking inside to Rice. Rice wants to reverse field, and I thought she tripped first, but she was fouled by Layton again. I think it was Layton. Let me see. Maybe not. Yes, it was Layton. Now, they have her for just 3 on the board. I had her for 3 already, but I may have put one down somewhere wrong. But in the meantime, Rihanna goes to the foul line for 2. All foul shots now. All fouls now are 2, and that's one good one right there. Foxboro being in the bonus is a big help.
Huge.
Second shot.
Amazing.
Perfect. That's ice right there.
Great foul shots by her today.
38-34. Foxboro trails by 4. Almost a kickball on the entry, but
great job by Adriana.
Giving Charlone all she could handle, but she did get it across in time.
Oh, boy.
Kyriazis will make the spin move, put it up and fouled on the way in. It almost went, too, but she will get to the foul line for 2.
Yeah, I was afraid that was bouncing in, but
that foul's on Gia Perazo.
Here's a look at that play again.
Yep. And Gia caught her on the arm on the way up. First free throw, bounces out. That is Gia's third. That's maybe where I made the mistake earlier. Second one is good. Foxboro down by 5.
Nice pick
Adriana
there.
Perazo to Rice. Rice will go in. Left hand drops in.
Really good pick and roll there. Textbook execution.
12 points for Rihanna Rice. Charlone out top. I was going to say Adriana got the handoff just as she saw the official looking at her. Good move for that.
Yep,
Kyriazis, the runner, no good. He'll go off the backboard, and it'll be Foxboro ball with 1:42 left, and the deficit is down to 3 points here. Foxboro's had to claw their way back into it. They haven't led.
But they've done a great job.
Rice open, but she does wisely pull back because there were 2 players in front of her, and she might have gotten past one, maybe not both.
Yep.
Ball is back out to Adriana Perazo. Perazo will go to her right. Moving against McCollum. She'll drive through it. The runner doesn't go. Rebounded by Layton. Quick pass up ahead to McCollum. She'll pull it back. She's not a shooter. So she will give it, and that'll be a foul by Gia Perazo, and that will be her 4th, I believe. Yes, it is. But they're still not in the shooting situation. They have another foul to give. And a timeout called by Lisa Downs. With 1:11 left, Foxboro down by 3.
Let's look at Rihanna's last basket.
She does love that left-handed move.
She does. It's great.
I'll tell you one
Good
thing.
finish.
She's gonna like completely confound everybody when she does it with her right hand one of these days.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know people are scouting right now, and they know they're trying to figure out how to stop her. They really haven't been able to stop her to this point.
Right.
But again, she's a freshman. She's going to add so much more to her repertoire as good things go on.
Absolutely. It's going to be fun to watch the next couple years.
It's great to see these kids blossom. You know, it really is. I mean, you see them, they come out with some skills, like summer league, you see, oh, she can do a few things. That's nice. Somebody who was like that, I noticed years ago, was Sarah Dio of Attleboro. When she was a freshman and she was playing in the summer league, she was kind of gawky, kind of scrawny, but she had natural moves.
Yeah.
She ends up as Attleboro High's all-time leading female scorer.
Oh, wow.
And she is also officiating games now. She still loves the sport enough to do that.
Oh, nice.
And
That's
take
great.
the abuse for that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, inbounding is Kyriazis here with 1:11 left. Gives it to Estevez, gets it back. Met double teaming immediately. Estevez is open, though briefly cuts across the lane, and she's fouled by Rice. Rice tried to get the ball away from her, but that's her fourth foul. Wait a minute, yeah, it is fourth for her, and that will be the last foul that Foxboro has to give, but that will be, oh, wait a minute. And they're talking about whether they're calling that a shooting foul here. And Lisa Downs is not happy about that, and you can see that she is very animated.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, what should have been a non-shooting situation, they gave her the shooting foul on that, but she misses the first.
Yeah.
This is a big moment here. 1:05 left, and it goes off the rim, and it's rebounded by Rice. Foxboro still down by 3, 1:02 left. Adriana Perazzo brings it up. Goes to the right side, gives it to her sister. Her sister will cut into the top of the lane. Tries to pass it back out, slapped away from Sampson. I don't like going away from the basket at moments like that.
I know.
Unless it's really one of your top 3-point shooters. And now Drummonds has the ball. I'd love to see her get a couple of shot looks here. Drummonds will try to drive too. She's got that move.
All right,
sideways layup, and it goes.
We'll take it. We need big D here.
It's a 1-point game, and a timeout called by Diago McLean. He can see the pressure of the moment. 33.1 seconds left. They lead by 1. Hey, Megan, would you like to have some extra basketball? Free basketball. That would be great.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get 1 point for Foxboro to do that.
Put me in, Coach. Here's Drummond's drive
Sideways
to the hoop.
Layup.
Amazing.
Almost backwards layup, and she does it.
That was really good.
Well, I mentioned out when she was out top, I would like to see her get a look, but I thought I was thinking about a 3-point basket.
I was thinking about a 3, but we'll take what we can get.
Foxboro has battled back to 39-38 deficit, 33.1 seconds left. This isn't going to hurt Foxboro in the final ratings either, because they're playing a team in the top 5 in Division I. So the top 5 ranking and the strength of schedule is going to help them enough anyway.
Okay, well that's good.
But you'd like to get into that tournament with the 20-0.
Absolutely.
That would be nice.
Yep.
But
absolutely.
I think they'd be disappointed, but I don't think they'd be terribly upset because they know they played a very good team right to the limit. Bishop Feehan couldn't beat them this year, so we'll see. But we still have no shot clock, obviously, because we're under 35. And Worcester South has the ball. Ava McCollum will inbound. She wants to go long.
They're going to go for that long.
But they can't.
No.
So they'll have to take it up. That's Estevez is bringing it up, and she is being slapped at. And she travels.
Oh, my goodness.
I think Gia interrupted her enough to force her to travel.
Yes.
27.9 seconds left. Foxboro will call timeout and talk it over. And I'll tell you the one thing, the Worcester South fans aren't happy about this.
Let's take a look at that travel call.
Let's see what happened, yes. And she did reach and grab her.
Yes, she did.
But that didn't get called, and as a result, she reacted to the grab, and she shuffled her feet.
Yep,
so
she sure did.
The travel was legit, but there probably should have been a foul before that.
Yep. but that's all right. We're going to take it.
We'll take it.
She certainly
We'll take
did
it. We're the Foxboro broadcasters, folks. So I apologize to anybody in Worcester who's watching this. But we love your team. Your team is great, but Foxboro needed that call.
Absolutely.
27.9 seconds left as Lisa Downs is going over what they want to do for this play.
Oh, boy.
This is the time where character is built. I know that's a cliche, but seriously, especially for the younger players out there, this is a time when you learn what the pressure of the moment is all about. Kylie Sampson will inbound the ball to our left. Adriana Peraza will have it. The clock is in motion. McCollum is on her intensely.
Yes, very tight defense.
Send her to the foul line. We'll go take it to overtime. Now we'll go or win even there. Peraza still has it. 14 seconds. Going inside to Rice. Shoot the swing. Doesn't go. Rebounded and a foul immediately, and that's what they had to do. They had to foul to get the ball back at least. So that foul will be on Sampson. And going to the foul line will be Ferrantino. She has not scored in this game yet. And she still hasn't.
Back of the rim there.
8 seconds left. We're almost into miracle territory here, but right now it would only be a 2-point lead. And she did get that one. So right now they're up by 2. Foxboro inbounds quickly. Peraza takes it across, trying to fend off McCollum. Goes to the lane, puts up the runner, doesn't go, gets a rebound. The game is over. The buzzer sounds, and Worcester South comes away with the 40-38 win. Well, I'll tell you, it was a heck of a game. Foxboro on the losing end of this, their first loss of the season after 19 victories.
Wow.
But again, I think they acquitted themselves well. I think it was a game that they will use going into the tournament.
For sure.
And I don't know if they're going to face that many teams with this kind of quickness in the tournament either.
So quick, such tight defense. They played a great game, but wow, two really strong teams.
I did talk to Lisa before the game, so we may still have a post-game talk. We'll see how she feels about it, obviously, normally after a very intense loss like this one. But I'd like to talk to her a little bit if I can, and then we'll get into the maybe the tournament going ahead. But first, let's go over the scoring totals before we leave. Adriana Peraza had a strong third quarter, had 8 points, and that gave her 12 for the game. Gia did not score today. Why do I call her Gio today? Naomi Aguas Vivas had nice fall away for 2 points. Alasia Drummonds had, 8 of her 10 points in the second half. Let's go down to Kylie Sampson. She had 2, and then Rihanna Rice, a strong game for her today. I know she may be thinking about that one at the end that didn't go in, but I'll tell you one thing, she's going to make a lot of those in her career as she goes forward.
Definitely.
2, 3, 6 points, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points for her today.
Really strong game by her today.
And that gives them 38. So for Worcester South, Charlone, after having the big game yesterday, she had 5 points today. Kyriazis replaced her in the three-point shooting range for a while, but she ended up, after 11 in the first half, she had 14 for the game, so she didn't do much in the second half. Estevez, again, below her average. And we're going to have the presentation of the and they do give Adriana Peraza the player, the Foxboro player of the tournament so far, and she's going to come out there.
Okay.
Estevez had 6 points today, so that's well below her average.
For South High School All-Tournament team, number 30, Maddie Layton.
They're going to give Layton, she did good work on the boards today. She did a very good work on the boards.
Tournament MVP from South High School, number 10, Gianna Estevez.
And I think for her leadership out there, definitely, I think Estevez deserves that. So it was 1 point for Ferrantino, and it was an important one at the end of the game. Layton had 9 points today, and Ariel Robinson had 5, and that gave them 40. So that is the total for them, 40-38. So not a win for the Warriors today. They are no longer the champions of their own tournament, but you know what? It was a heck of a
Foxboro
game
captains,
and
please come up and accept
probably a great
your
learning
award.
experience, and definitely well played and entertaining for everybody who was here.
Yes.
Except for the folks who hated what the calls were today, which we did hear a few of them in back of us on either side.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was a physical game, fast pace.
Very physical, very fast. Great basketball all around. I mean, these are the games you want to watch.
Yeah.
And these are the games you want to play in.
Yeah. I mean, certainly, unfortunately, that was a skill. That was a thing I never experienced because my skills were not very good. My friends used to talk about how I looked like a statue when I was shooting, like by pointing into the distance somewhere. But Lisa will come out to talk to us for a post-game show. So,
Great.
Megan, I hope you enjoyed working with me today.
I had so much fun, Mark.
I
Thanks
did
for
too,
having
and
me.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for your past service to the Foxboro Warriors as well.
Absolutely.
I hope to see you again before long.
Yeah,
and also
same to
say
you.
hi to your husband for me. He did a great job yesterday.
Yes, sure will. Thank you.
So the final score, once again, Foxboro loses this one 40-38 to the South High Community School of Worcester. A great game, though, and we will have Lisa Downs coming out shortly. I'm Mark Farrell. That was Megan Hunt, and thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We'll be back with the post-game interview in just a minute. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Foxboro High School Gymnasium. The Foxboro Warriors unfortunately lost their first game of the season today to a very good team, the Worcester South High Community School. And 40-38 was the final score. I'm joined by Lisa Downs and by Adriana Perazzo, as I was yesterday. Familiar crew here. Guys, quick wrap-up of how this game went for you today. It was nip and tuck. You guys never led, I don't think, but I really, really, really thought that last layup by Rihanna Rice was going to go in.
I know. I mean, it never comes down to one play or one shot or one stop, but you know, it's easy to like look back and say, had we done this differently, had we contested that three early on in the second quarter, you know, would things be different? And who knows? But I think that coming out in the third quarter, the girls came out knowing that it was going to be a physical game, and they didn't. They were relentless, which I told them I was very proud of them with the perseverance that they showed, which is going to pay dividends once we hit the tournament.
Exactly what I wanted to ask Adriana about, because obviously you'll be out there playing in Division II and step up from last year, but you're familiar with it because that's where you guys won won a state championship a few years ago and then won a Division III as well. But the fact is, you may not see a team as fast, as physical as Worcester South was today. Does this help you, Adriana, as we're going down through and into the tournament? Do you really feel like this gives you a lesson?
Yeah, I think it does. It's a good learning experience for us since we haven't lost yet, so it's a good way to see how it feels to lose, because most of our freshmen haven't even.
And especially since you do have two starting freshmen on the team, your sister and Rihanna Rice. And, you know, again, for them, what a benefit to face a team like this right now as you're going into the tournament.
Right. It's not going to help us to play someone that's not going to challenge us in that respect. So I think this was, you know, like we said, it's a good learning experience. We'll watch the film. You know, it will only be it will be beneficial to us in the long run.
Scoring today was Adriana with 12, Alasia with 10, Alasia Drummonds, of course, and 12 for Rihanna Rice. And, you know, I was thinking, though, when I saw that third quarter when you guys came out firing threes, it was the first time in the game you actually had the opportunity to do that. I mean, they really defended you guys well the whole game.
Yeah.
Adriana, did you have trouble finding your shots today? Obviously, in the third quarter you were hitting them, but they made it tough for you.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they scouted us well too. So you know, they knew that we are, you know, that we like to launch those shots as often as possible, and they were taking those away. And then come to third quarter, and especially the fourth quarter, we were finding the open player who was going to be the beneficiary of those double teams that they were doing.
We are just a few moments away from the Foxboro-Middleborough boys game, so I think they're going to send us to some replays in the second. If they don't, before we get into that, let's just talk a little bit about the tournament. You guys went to number 4 today. The numbers are so close that you guys, that's numbers 1 through 4 are almost interchangeable.
Right.
But right now, I figured it out, you would probably, if the season were to end right now, it would be Masconomet and Burlington in the preliminary game, but that might still change because there are still games to be played this week. How do you scout with all this?
Honestly. I think I rely on a lot of film. There's films everywhere, so There's no way right now because it's an ever-evolving power rankings. You can't even look at just yourself. You have to look at who you've played and what they still have left to play and what's that going to do to you. So.
And before this tournament format started, at least you knew that there was within a contained space.
Right.
Now it's all over.
Everywhere.
It's all over the place.
It's impossible.
So, yeah, but at least I know that both Burlington and Masconomet have a pretty good local cable system, so you'll probably find stuff like I will when I'm trying to prepare for these games. Let's look and see some of the good things that happened today for the Warriors, and here's one right off the bat from a familiar face here. Miss Perazzo, good job. Nice steal, too. There were some really nice plays in this game, and that certainly... That's the kind of thing you'll be able to do in the tournament, maybe a little bit easier, perhaps.
Yep.
And that's the one thing that you really got to hope for. So.
Yep, for sure.
All right, so let me just give you the quick scores. Medfield versus DR, and the boys' consolation was 79-61. Watertown beat Wellesley 42-28 in the girls' consolation game. And, of course, this game, the final score, once again, was 40-38, Worcester South over Foxboro. For everybody at Foxboro Cable Access and for Lisa Downs and for Adriana Perazzo, I'm Mark Farrinall. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We'll see you in the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you.